What's up, guys? It's Jamie Messina. Now here's the deal. No one is born with unlimited confidence. If someone seems to have incredible self-confidence, it's something that they've learned. Luckily, just like our muscles, self-confidence is something that you can build. So today I'm gonna give you 8 tips on how you can start to build your self-confidence. Tip number 1, visualize yourself as you want to be. When we struggle with self-confidence, we have a poor perception of ourselves that is often inaccurate. Visualization is the technique of seeing an image of yourself that you are proud of in your own mind. Practice visualizing a badass, amazing version of yourself, achieving all your goals, living it up, and do it every day. Tip number 2, affirm yourself. We tend to behave how we see ourselves. The trick to making lasting change is to change the way that you view yourself. Affirmations are positive and uplifting statements that we say to ourselves. And it's normally more effective if you say it out loud. Just saying, we tend to believe what we tell ourselves. So if you're constantly talking negatively, that's what you're believing. At first, it's kind of difficult to say positive things about yourself out loud in a mirror and actually believe them. To get your brain to accept this more quickly, you can phrase your statements as questions. So instead of saying, I make a lot of money, you can say, how am I so good at making money? Our brains are biologically wired to seek answers to questions without analyzing if the question is valid or not. Tip number 3, do one thing that scares you each day. Step out of your comfort zone. The best way to overcome fear is to face it head on. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you gain that much more confidence. I actually used to schedule this in. Every day I would do something little that made me uncomfortable, but I would save my big ones for Friday and call it Fearless Fridays. I actually went as far as to share it on my social media every Fearless Friday and hashtag it until really there was nothing left that I was uncomfortable about. It actually really helps. So get out of your comfort zone and face those fears. Tip number 4, you better be questioning that inner critic. Some of the harshest comments to ourselves come from ourselves. Here's what I want you to do. Anytime you say something negative in your head, I want you to stop and ask yourself this. Would I say that to my 95-year-old grandmother? Would I say that to my 5-year-old niece? Then why am I saying it to myself? Cut that shit out. Tip number 5, go help someone else. When we help other people, it often enables us to stop thinking about ourselves and to feel grateful for what we have. It also feels good when you're able to make a difference in somebody else's life. Instead of focusing on your own weaknesses, get out and volunteer. Mentor. Go assist other people. That is one way to surely help your confidence grow. Tip number 6, take care of yourself. Self-care is not selfish. It's actually crucial so that you can go and fill other people's cups. And self-confidence depends on a combination of good physical health, good emotional health, and good social health. It's really hard to feel good about yourself if you hate your body and have zero energy. My confidence started to increase greatly when I started working out and eating right, and then all the other things started to come along with it. Tip number 7, create personal boundaries. You gotta learn to say no and teach others to respect your personal boundaries. I actually used to have a really big problem with doing this. If you need to, take classes on how to be more assertive. You could probably even YouTube it. The more control and say that you have over your own life, the greater your self-confidence will be. And tip number 8, shift to an equality mentality. People with low self-confidence often see others as more deserving or better than themselves. Instead of carrying this perception around, see yourself as equal. There is no one better or more deserving than you. Make a mental shift to an equality mentality and you will automatically see an improvement in your self-confidence. Alright guys, those are 8 tips to help improve your confidence. Now remember, it takes time. Practice them daily. Speak to yourself nicely the way you would an old lady or your cat. And remember, you are equal. You're just as deserving as anyone else. If you know somebody that needs to see this video, get it in their hands somehow, share it with them, tag them below. And if you're feeling up to it, hit that subscribe button because I'm showing up here every single day for 90 days straight with valuable information for you. Alright guys, that's it for today. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.